So Lord knows we've had some issues with recording in our past.
Hallelujah.
Facts.
What's that?
But I think we found a really good home.
Amen.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn,
That's
ICN
nice.
Studios, and we love it here, and it's
Yes,
amazing,
it's
and
so
it's
dope.
plush, and we're sitting on couches, and you can
Mm-hmm.
hear us very clearly.
Hashtag ICN Studios.
So make sure if you want to email, what is it, Gia?
Email bookicnstudios@gmail.com and then visit their website, icn.dj, where pop culture and pod culture meet.
It's time for the black. I'm talking black. I'm talking black girl podcast.
Well, Black Girl Podcast. Everybody is finally here. It was a flash flood, guys. It was insane. Everybody got caught in the rain. Alicia looked like she got caught in the rain.
No.
By the way, my name is Scotty Beam. Let's go around.
Hey guys, it's Safira. You can follow me at Safira M. What's up? What's up?
What's up, Tavera and Gia Peppers? What's up? What's up?
Yeah,
Hey, everybody.
Tan.
At Gia Peppers.
Glowing.
Yeah, I got it saying.
It's Alicia P on IG and Alicia ALYSHAP 819 on Twitter.
It is Bex Black Daria BLBCKDARIA on all platforms.
I love you here today, Rebecca.
Thank you.
It looks really nice. And
What's
together.
up, y'all?
What's up, everybody?
I feel like this rain took so much out of us. We're already like,
Yeah, it's kind of crazy outside.
No, I mean, it's a tundra.
But I don't do umbrellas.
Tundra.
So
More like a monsoon.
You don't do umbrellas?
I don't do umbrellas
I do Ubers.
for the
So
culture.
do I do run.
Uber.
Yeah, or I do stay under somewhere until it lightens up because
So
That's
what's
New
the
York of
purpose
us.
behind no umbrellas?
I don't like holding nothing in my hands.
Got it.
And what's the point? If the wind is going to blow the rain under the
talk.
umbrella anyway,
You still gonna get
what
wet.
is the
Day.
Can you stand the rain? I'm just saying.
No, I
Who
cannot.
wants to start that?
No, we're not
Also,
doing this
I feel like
today.
you should start that.
On a fairy day.
Yes, yeah.
This is a great sex day, though.
Jesus.
Monday.
That's why they
it's
made that
raining.
song. Because he wanted to know, like,
You
Hello.
started.
Valid points here.
Yes.
You are actually
You start your week off
making very
right
valid points.
with some good sex,
I mean,
and some rain. By the
got-
way, just a sidebar. Somebody had came up to me and asked if you are single and if.
What?
She's ready
You're
to
gonna
mingle?
do this on the podcast?
Well, I'm having.
It can't be a real
talk. It's a
person.
small talk.
I mean, here
It
is where we have claimed
right.
to over 200,000 people that you are single. So,
And he
She is
really
dropping
wants to.
stuff.
He
Is he
really
cute?
wants to approach.
Wait. Why'd you do
he
when
wants
I
to.
asked
No,
you?
he wants to approach.
When did you do when
No.
I asked you?
where did
to rewind the tape?
No, I
can
just-
we rewind the tape? Yeah, can we rewind the tape? Please insert the here. Like it's gonna be
I
like
need to
Real,
know why you took it there.
Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know how when they do like
Oh,
Andy will,
Lord.
or
You watch a
Phaedra
lot of
will be-
TV.
I do love TV. You know how Phaedra will be like, "Girl, I never said that," and then Andy
And then
they'll
they
be
show
like,
him the receipts.
I'm saying that.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Show me the
who is
receipts.
this man?
Sia has a TV
I'm not telling you
quote
who
for
it
every
is,
moment,
but I
bro.
will
Is it
tell
a
you.
cute man?
He's very good looking.
No, I don't
Very
believe
good
you.
looking. He's very
Your eyebrows are
interesting.
lying.
No, he is. He's super good. I just got my eyebrows done, so they're kind of high. So yes,
He's very good
he's
looking.
very good looking. But I wanted to know if you were out on the market or you weren't looking.
I am actually, now that I stopped caring, I've been meeting a lot of guys.
That's
and
usually what
guys
happens,
that,
I feel like.
I like. So
Okay.
I'm on the market.
I'll
Hey,
tell him.
market.
And he's going to
But don't be
DM
coming at me all crazy, you feel me? Like,
No. He's very respectable. He reads. He reads without his index finger. It's a thing.
How do you know so
don't
much?
want
Because
you to
I
judge.
know.
He's your friend?
No, kinda.
Where'd you meet him? Where
You
was
know
this?
him.
No.
You do.
No.
But anyway,
I hate these things.
How?
Where you know him from?
Right.
she knows him from work.
Oh, no.
Not work hot.
No.
Nothing like that.
Anything at work,
anything
done.
at work.
It's a done deal.
don't know
I don't
that.
mix. I don't shit where I eat.
Yeah.
I don't mix.
I mean, would it have to be shit though? Maybe it could be I don't flirt.
I feel
Ooh,
like
that could be something we can talk about.
yeah. Let's talk about that.
Dating.
Shit where you eat?
Look, we got shit where you eat.
Okay, so the reason why I don't,
Sarah sat right
I
on
don't.
up.
And mind you, y'all know I'm very selective. So like, if I put you in the friend zone,
Selective word.
yeah. What's
Okay.
the what's the word?
I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out as you keep talking.
No, I want you to. Well, you already here. Come on, step out.
Step out.
Step out. You here? What you?
No.
You think I'm too picky?
Is that not a synonym for selective?
Yeah.
What is the word? Y'all never even seen me date.
What are you
people.
doing?
No, I don't. Who would see you date? Who would be the third wheel, Gia, to see you date?
That's what I mean.
Right.
I mean, I do that. I bring my best friends on dates.
No,
Wait,
See,
what?
not a
number
thing
one.
over here.
Wait,
I'm hanging out with my best
Problem
friend, and the
number
guy
one.
wants to hang out, and a guy that I know, like a real, like a man that I've been seeing for a while. I'm like, oh, we're
Oh,
out.
interesting.
You
Okay,
can come.
that's
So
fine.
then, like, my best friend will give
That's
him the.
different from dating, though.
Yeah,
You
that's
meant,
not
like,
you
actually
dating.
dating.
Yeah.
Like,
That's not you dating.
You, your best friend, and him going to see.
Oh no! I mean, like, if I'm out with my best friend and he's like, "Yo, where y'all at?"
Yeah, pull up and pay for the
But
meal.
so what's the word?
Bird.
Word.
I like your
What's the
opinion.
word?
I
Oh,
think your
don't say.
opinion is very grounded. So I would like to learn. Please
It is
tell
a
me
very
what's
grounded. It's a very grounded opinion.
You're like a willow tree.
Proceed.
What's wrong
Yeah.
with you,
No,
Tia?
I know I have to know.
No, you're like a willow tree. Come on.
You know that ass. You are Grandma Willow in this bitch. Pocahontas.
she is.
Pocahontas.
That ass. That's
That's Vex.
Can
I
we
was
sing the
reading
song?
about Taurus, right?
Can
Why
you
we
see
reading
the
about
Hidden pine trails of the forest,
And I was reading about
rolling
how
on the riches of the
wise you guys are, but you are cheaters.
Whoa.
But quiet.
I don't want to go here.
Quiet cheater.
Quiet cheaters.
Quiet
we're
cheaters.
wise.
Y'all don't get caught.
Ah.
Y'all don't get caught, and y'all will deny until you die into under
There's
the
so
soil.
many other things that's part of a
But-
Taurus. Why is this the only
It was
part
just
that just
something
stuck
I was
with you?
reading.
How did we
I was
get
just
here
reading.
so
But I
fast?
heard
waiting
you
on you
guys
to tell
are
me what I
well,
am.
I read that you guys are super wise, and I said Rebecca is wise.
Wise,
Willow trees?
Wise AF.
She is. She's a willow
Got it.
tree. Shout out to Willow. So we just went so many places
today?
in 3 minutes. I don't know.
Wait, Rebecca, what is the word?
Yeah. What's the
Why
word
did you
for today?
hesitate?
What's today's math?
Do you feel like I don't date?
Of course you date.
I don't really date. I'm not a good person.
Can we
with
stop
that.
beating around the bush?
Right, that's what I mean. Like, say what you got. I feel
'Cause-
like you've never been. Like, say what
Question:
you gotta say.
So you're saying that you would never date in your industry? Period.
So no, I'm saying it's hard for me. Like, I have to really know that like you're not like everyone else. Like, I can't if you're like a fuckboy and I know that there's nothing really here, then I won't just waste my time to date you. You feel me?
So that's
That makes
anybody.
That's anybody. You're right.
No,
No,
I
it's a
no,
little
there
different.
are good men. I work with good men.
No, I mean that's anybody. You could find the same type of fuckboy at work or
Outside of work.
right. But I'm saying if I'm familiar with you, so at work I don't really because we all work in spaces where we have to be ourselves, especially like me and Deani on camera, you have to be yourself.
Yeah.
You get to know people quickly. Like you're like, ooh, that's how you feel. Like when you're asked questions about relationships, when you're asked questions about their music taste, when they're asked questions about family views, like you get to know people very quickly. So if I don't really align, if we don't have the same beliefs, and I don't really like you like that, like you know, like
I don't
not really
fuck
gonna
with
work.
you.
Yeah. I mean,
Like I guess I know my balance.
I wouldn't date inside because I see you all the time. I mean,
Right.
that's the
That's
only
the
thing.
thing.
Like
on
at your
that would
actual
bother me.
workplace is what
Right,
you're saying.
and like
but in your
actually
industry,
at
you don't
a
give
workplace.
shit.
In the
Yeah.
industry, maybe not because I'm around these people all the time. I have no choice sometimes. Some people, if you're an accountant and all you do is account or whatever you do,
Go away.
all you do is
Go
account.
away.
I mean, I think the act
I
of
think
accounting.
Right. And you're in that building. If you're in that building all day and a homegirl across the hall from you is really nice looking and she's pretty, and then dude is like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Why not? I'm ask her out on a date because I'm
like
here
one
all
or
the
two
time.
passes.
Yeah, I think dating.
But I get it. I get why you would want to. The industry is large, small,
It's-
large, but
it's
you want to
slutty in
be
there.
able
It's
to
a
pick the
slutty
right
game.
one.
Right.
You don't want to
But
also
the
waste.
pickings is there's nothing different from picking in the industry than picking outside of the industry. You
Only
still
the fact
have
that
to
niggas
pick
just got a
right.
big mouth in the industry.
That's what I mean.
And
they
you
wanna
guys-
be talking about
yeah.
who they dated
In the
and
industry.
Everybody knows everybody in this industry, so that's the only problem. Now, if I dated somebody outside this industry, I could
No
be a
one
slut
cares.
all day because ain't nobody would know. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I'm a slut in Amsterdam or whatever it is, but I'm just saying.
You just want to be able to limit the options of
please.
Limit your exposure.
I mean, but we've all dated inside inside our
Workplaces.
workplaces.
Maybe?
I have not.
You have never. Is that a choice that you made, or you just didn't find anybody?
A mixture of both.
Would you do it?
I don't think so.
Well, now you're an entrepreneur, so you can do what the fuck you want.
Right. Your
You
workplace
ain't
is the world.
Right.
So
Hey,
how
you
you
gonna date
actually
now?
do shit where you eat is what you're saying.
No.
No, I'm saying you will because you're an entrepreneur. So it's kind of like whatever at that point.
I don't know. I don't think I would though. I just from seeing other people's experiences.
It's not good.
It's just I feel like we've talked about this before too.
Have we? I don't
No,
think
it
we
was at
have.
the SAS picnic.
No.
SAS in the grass.
No, we talked about this on the episode, and
I don't remember
What
this.
did we say?
I just remember we talked about this on the episode.
Oh, we're
'cause
gonna
I
talk
brought
about
up-
it again.
Yeah.
I don't remember. So yeah, I don't really. I would do it. Also, the pro about dating somebody in the industry is because they understand your life and your
Right.
work life.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
If they
Do
don't,
they?
Wow.
they understand.
She's
I don't
really
know what
annoying.
that means, guys. I don't know where we're going, but I'm trying to stay here. I said, yeah. So they know about your work life. They know, you know how crazy it is sometimes.
Right.
What times you'll get in, what time you won't get in, the days you'll be gone for the weekend, and they'll understand it more than others.
And they're I feel like more trustful too. Like you get it. If you're a producer and you're in the studio late,
right.
and Shorty's a singer, she gets it. She
Right.
completely understands.
And sometimes if you
But
are,
not if you're Stevie J.
I mean,
oh, Jesus Christ.
why do we even mention Stevie
I'm just
J?
saying, there-
I don't know.
There are some
Like,
ways that
this
you
is
can
who
get
we
away
pick
with
up.
that understanding and end up
Well,
with the
yeah.
Jocelyn.
Can't
But I
be-
think that is really important for, I don't know. I just really don't like people knowing my business.
Yeah.
So I think
I get
that, you know, being in a place where people talk naturally and
Right.
the water cooler.
Right.
I don't want nobody to be able to be like, girl, you know that? So how was your date with G last night? And then I walk by and then they're like,
Right.
you know, like I just
True.
don't even want that whole.
I get it.
And then what if we get in a fight? And
Right.
then what?
I gotta
That's
see
my
you
problem
at
because
work.
I'm crazy. So I'm gonna ask you. You need to speak to me
Today.
today.
Right now.
We're gonna
At
have a
the water
conversation.
cooler.
Right. I
Got
don't care
it.
where we at. You have a meeting with your boss or HR or whatever it is. Hey, I need to speak to you outside
Right.
because last night you thought that you wasn't.
And then,
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep.
That's not
I knew exactly what it meant. Yes.
Exactly.
So you
So-
got to be careful.
You have to be careful. I would do it though. In the past, I would have done it. I wouldn't do it now, but I'm saying in the past.
No, you wouldn't have.
I would have.
Dated, like seriously dated. Would you
I'm not
post-
dating no rapper.
Would you
I'm
have
not-
posted him on the gram?
No.
Why
I'm
no
not
rappers?
Posting any. I'm not dating rappers because in my mind, it's not even them. It's me thinking that they're trying to get over on me, and they're trying to use me for my whatever I have. I don't want it. And
Upcoming
I
rappers,
also
what
don't
you're
want
saying.
to be mean all the time where you say, "Hey, babe, how's this rap?" and I have to sit here and say it's trash because it's my
You could be like
responsibility.
Remy and Pap.
But-
Remy tells Pap all
Is
the
you
time.
dumb?
Right. But
Every
he keeps
chance she
trying.
gets.
You know what I'm saying? Like he keeps going. And I don't want my
Pap also
boyfriend to
tells
keep
Remy
going.
he's going.
Like I would want you to stop.
And I feel like they've been together for
so long. That
So I
doesn't
guess
matter.
But they reached it. But like, for you to be dating somebody who's trying to
Right now,
up and
at
coming,
26.
right?
Working hard to be a rapper. Shout out to you if you are working
that's
hard to
gonna
be a rapper
happen.
right now.
We appreciate everybody that's
appreciate
working hard.
Shout out to Young and
You know we gotta do these
appreciate it.
disclaimers.
Everybody.
Right. Everybody, you doing it. But
You
Shout
know,
out to you and your dreams,
Yeah.
but can't date.
So yeah, that's the only and basketball players and football players and
shout out to everybody
All that
that's
stuff.
basketball players, football players,
We
soccer
respect you.
players. We respect you.
But I'm not dating
track
you. 'cause
star.
I know that all guys
Olympians.
cheat, quote, but that's just too much. Like I don't. That I'll just have to give up. Like I just be like I can't even try to snoop on your ass because I know that you're cheating regardless.
Ooh, Jesus.
So That's it. Other than that, everybody's up for you.
Yeah, Rebecca, what do you think?
Everyone's up for
I
grabs.
dated a rapper. I mean, you wouldn't date a rapper.
Date a rapper? Have I dated a rapper?
No.
Wow.
You too honest. I know he would have tried to kill
No.
you.
What?
Like, yo, babe, how this Hot 16 sound? Rebecca be like, oh, it's trash. Okay, I'm about to light some incense. Right. I'm going to light some incense. I'm going to go to sleep.
You didn't pronounce this word properly.
We did?
Yeah, it would
Is that
be.
intentional, or do
What are
you
you
wanna-
going for in this pronunciation
You wanna
right
take it
here?
back?
Is it
You know what? I think you should just scratch the whole song.
scratch the whole thing? Maybe never do it again, but hey.
I have dated rappers.
This is my career.
I've been impressed. Well, not rappers, but people who I've dated people who are
Poets?
writers.
I knew it.
poets.
Yeah, I knew
and it
it.
just translates easily onto music. But it's not the whole like then she said and blues in your left eye. Like it's not that kind of
Yeah, 'cause
not,
it's
not
not
the dog
it's
love
not
Jones.
96.
Not the dog love
You know,
Jones.
it's not 96.
But it's not that kind of like
Knitted
old
hats.
sensationalized poetry. It's like you're really you're recollecting things that you've been through and rephrasing them and packaging them and doing beautiful narrations, and it's like you could feel what they're saying through the words that they choose. It's not like
What do you think about like men who wants to do that for the rest of their lives?
I know somebody who's doing that for the rest of his life. He
And they're
travels the
making
world and
Yeah.
he teaches poetry classes, and he had a budding music career overseas, and he has options doing just that. I think he performed on Deaf Poetry, Deaf Poet.
Poetry jam.
Oh,
Poetry
bring
jam.
that back, Russell.
Yeah,
that was
like
fire.
he went far with just using words. Like it's possible. If you're super duper talented, doors will open up for you.
I couldn't be with a man who does poetry because my heart's soft.
Okay.
So
Your heart.
my
is
art soft.
She'd think every piece of poetry was literally his best work of art.
I can't. Yeah. Like poetry. I love poetry. Like I watch on YouTube, I will watch so much poetry.
Are you?
Like a crazy person because I only like Black Lives Matter ish stuff.
Poetry.
And
So
also
more so spoken word though.
that and love spoken word.
Okay.
Oh, I love
So
love
spoken word is your thing.
Yes, and about the black
You
woman.
know how many spoken word DMs you about to get
No.
now?
Oh my gosh,
That's
please, let me do a series about
No,
this.
please.
You about to get
Please
video
don't.
requests,
Diani.
my God.
But I love it so much. And if my
Scotty
husband
Bean.
was, and he like, let's say he did some fucked up shit, and he wrote me some crazy like poem, how am I not to take the nigga back?
I feel like after the sixth time, you would be like, all right,
All
that's
these
enough
fucking
poetry.
words.
I got
Six.
a poem for you.
6?
Six.
Six.
I feel like
Six.
He could fuck up all the time.
Right.
And I would literally
But I
be
feel
like,
at the sixth time,
listen, he
she
took
would
this
be
time
like,
to write from his
What if
heart.
he
Does that
spoke
work
to
for
you in
us?
poetry?
Do we need to spoken word you when you pissed at us?
No,
Does it work
that don't
for?
work
Okay,
like that.
just check in.
Y'all don't write spoken words.
It's a
Stop.
verb.
Just check
Nope,
in.
that
See
don't
if
work.
we could
It only
use
works.
I care for you.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Shout out to all the poets out there who do not speak like that.
Wow, again.
I love
Disclaimer queen.
poets. But I just, sometimes it's just very hard to see them have, to see a career with it.
Yes.
I see some careers.
Appearances, table books, author, teacher, advisor. There's several performer.
There's a poetry about
I mean, let's say you have an after school program, right? And you come and you teach kids about
Yes.
putting words together in vocabulary, whatever the case, whatever that
Yes.
those teachings are. Yes,
That's beautiful.
there's a capacity for that.
Incredible.
And so when he wants to turn it into rap, then what do you say? You say, all
Go
right, babe,
for
I'm
it.
for it.
Yeah, and you won't know if it's good if you don't turn it into rap and do it.
But if it's bad, would you say it?
Then-
Do
What
that
would you
shit,
do?
babe.
What would you say?
Do that shit, babe. Do it. Poetry.
What if you go to Bay shows, rap shows, and nobody claps and nobody likes him?
You
And
gotta,
maybe-
you
be
gotta
the
be
clapper.
Bay's biggest fan base here. But
That's
what if
exactly
he
what you do.
sucks? What if he sucks?
No.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You still there. You got to tell them.
Still
You
there.
tell them behind closed doors.
baby.
You were courageous today. you got
I'll
on
tell you
that
how big your
stage.
heart is.
I felt it, and I think everybody in the audience felt something.
They just
But
Something. Keep it
the
generic,
thing that we
right?
have to talk about is your lyrics.
Yes.
And your bars.
And it's not that the lyrics are that
bad.
bad. It's just that sentence.
From the start to the end.
It's
You gotta do it
that
again.
one.
But it was a run-on sentence, babe, from beginning to end of performance.
And that's the problem. It was a run-on. This is what I'm trying to bring you to, so you get it.
Signed
Good.
you up for creative writing 101. online.
Yes.
And we gonna take it together.
At ICDC, that's what the class is at?
Hello?
Christ.
Okay.
Romeo.
I see. So I see.
Yeah, I think you just have to like really break it down constructively that way. I think
Do you want to be the person to break their heart, though?
I
Like,
think
how do you,
if
how are
you're-
you somebody who supports them but also is the real talk?
Now that is a
I
real
think
conversation.
that's a
real
How do you? Because you're obligated to do one and also obligated to
I
do
was
the
about
other.
to say,
And
if
this-
you're not gonna tell them, who's gonna tell?
But wait, this stretches past rapping because how do you tell your better
Oh,
half
Jesus.
that they suck at
I
something?
knew. Is it gonna be in bed?
You s-
Ooh,
Yes.
That you suck
how
in
did
bed?
we
Yes.
get there?
Wow.
You have to say it. You can't say you're trash.
Well,
Your
let's
dick don't
talk
work.
about
You know,
that.
he's actually
don't
that'd be
outright
help.
say-
Rebecca, how
You
do
don't
you do
outright
that?
say,
Wait a minute.
That's not
I mean,
good.
I haven't
You
had sex
just
in a
you
while, but I
talk
mean, like,
through
let's say.
what you prefer. That's it. You don't ever highlight what's bad. You just talk. You talk and pump up what you prefer and what you like.
Okay, can you do an example?
Okay, yeah, example.
Oh yeah! If you're under the age of 18, please, guys, prepare yourself for explicit.
Back
let's
up.
say- let's
Actually,
say-
if you turn it
Listen to
off.
this and you're under the age of 18, you having sex.
Right. You need your ass beat because I can't. You need your ass beat.
Please come
if
back
you,
to here.
I
How you get your ass
swear,
for?
I promise you, if my little cousins was listening to this, they was getting their ass beat.
Oh my God, none of my cousins better be listening to this.
Talk us through it, Willow.
But disclaimer though,
Yes, Willow.
sometimes what somebody does for you doesn't mean that it means that they're bad. It just means it's not good for you. It could be amazing for somebody else. Bring them
You
to
think so?
Yes,
absolutely.
that's a fact.
I mean, there's
Absolutely.
some things.
Absolutely. But it's like in order that's why you can't dog somebody who does something in a way in which you don't like because it's worked for X, Y, and Z prior to you, but you gotta be like you have to tell yourself, I'm new. He don't know that yet. We're gonna learn and work through this together.
No, that's true.
wait,
That
time out.
happens.
Rebecca,
That's a
Rebecca,
real
You're not
thing.
saying this to him, but let's say he's giving you
Wait,
head,
wait,
right?
wait. Before you tell us how, I want us to go around the room and say what you would say.
Okay, yes.
What would you say? What would you say, Alicia?
Can we give a particular situation?
Yeah.
Any situation.
Any situation.
He's giving you head and it's not the way
Well,
you
I
need
would
to
never
be
do it in the
simulated.
moment. I would never do it in the
Learn
moment.
a lesson.
I couldn't do it in the moment. I wouldn't be like, yeah, that's not really working for me. But what I would do is be like, do it like this, or I'll move you to where you need
That's
to be.
in the moment.
Yes, but I wouldn't be like, hey, so I didn't really like that, so let's just come up and we could try something. I would never do that. That's just.
Would you do it
bold and
outside the moment? Like after everything is already
Yes.
done, and you
Yeah.
say, hey, babe, let's have a talk about our
Yeah.
sexual-
That's worse because he's gonna sit there feeling like, yeah, I just gave my girl something extra.
No,
And then you
but I wouldn't
by
do
the
it
way,
like.
no, you didn't.
I wouldn't like roll over and be like, yeah, that was trash. No, I wouldn't do that. But if we
But don't
had a
leave him
conversation
on.
about sex and we're talking about it, then I'd be like, or if he'll be like, yo, that time we did so and so, I'd be like, yeah, no, I was cool. But this other time when we did that was cool.
great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like you were just reminiscing about.
Yeah.
I feel like you were in a trance.
I feel like, you know, one of the reasons why I think those conversations are important is because you are like investing in somebody. Like, this isn't done, so we got to fix this or else this ain't gonna work. So, but I've never had to have that conversation because I was too immature. Like, I didn't know how to do it. Like, I was just like, okay, I'm just act like that was fine.
Been there, done that.
Bro,
We all been. It's fine. It's
Invented,
fine.
faked
or
it.
like the
Oscar. I need a fucking Oscar for my
I need
face.
Oscar.
Yo, could
goes
you
to-
imagine how many Oscars would be given
Boy.
out?
Every
to women?
Are 0.5,000% gonna make it.
Yo,
crazy. And then
In
I
the
think
industry.
be rich out
And
here.
I think now that once I do enter into that type of relationship where if that happens, I pray to God it doesn't happen. I pray that it's just great. But I think I would have that talk. I mean, that's why I'm here with Guru Rebecca because man.
So what would you say?
I'm learning. So now, I mean, it depends on how long it's been. Like, okay, so is this a relationship?
It's a relationship.
Okay, so we together, we not.
Yeah, no.
This
I
is
think
the
we're
first
all
time-
around
Yeah,
the
it's a
room,
relationship.
boyfriend, girlfriend.
Okay, because
That's easier.
Because if it's
I mean,
like
harder, rather.
a dude you don't care about, then
I
You don't
will
give a fuck.
definitely.
Yeah, no, it's harder if this is your relationship.
text
You
me
love
back,
him. Yes. You- Oh God, Gia, we love you so much, man.
All right, go ahead.
No, I think I would have to. I don't really know how we do it. I have to get some balls and be confrontational.
You would do it in your Beyonce voice.
No, that's weird. Come on, I'm not
That's
crazy.
super weird.
I know.
Consistently
It's
do
just fun.
it.
It's fun. It's fun.
So okay,
Okay,
you're in
so
the moment.
say it's right now. Okay, so right
Okay.
now, let's say, oh God, I'm terrified by that
Oh my
conversation.
God.
Let's say it's okay. So I'm with a man. It's been a while. I really like
Yes,
him.
the scenario's been set to you.
Yeah,
Where are we
no,
going?
I wasn't listening. I mean,
I told you she was going back to a place. I told you.
Yeah.
I think I would say, can we talk? No, I don't.
Wow.
Okay, Timmy Campbell.
Whoa, can we talk? Not for good though.
Wait,
Not
okay, all
for
right.
good.
Oh wait, okay, so maybe it would be before the next time. Okay, let's say it's the next time then, right?
Okay.
And let's say we haven't had a chance to talk, and I'm like, babe, that last time, I didn't really like when you did this, but I liked when you did that, and he would feel upset. I don't know.
See, I learned in etiquette 101. You never start with the negative. You start.
But what
with
if
the
I mean if we're
positive.
close enough at this point, that's bae. Like that's bae. Like you
That's
know I
your
love you.
man.
You
But
know I'm
st-
telling
do
you.
you know?
You know I'm telling you because I want us to.
Still ego.
I don't think he'll let you.
Still
He
fragile.
wouldn't touch you for a week.
This is happening while we're in the moment.
Is this in the moment?
You know,
Rebecca?
I would. Yes, either
Oh, it's in the
immediately,
moment.
But in the moment it's
immediately
easy, I feel
before
like.
or
That's a
immediately.
totally different.
Immediately during or immediately after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's
Let's
if
do
it's
immediately
during,
after.
I'd be like, just if it was head, I'd be like, let's
couldn't
just get to it.
If it's during, I am going to stop him.
No.
Yes, Saphira is. That's just Saphira.
What are we
I'm just like, I
stopping?
don't. Let's, I'll probably turn over. Like,
Where?
yeah, like, I had enough.
Saphira is currently using her two hands to block his head
I had
from
enough.
continuing further. I'm just giving
Because I've had bad head before, and
Hurtful
baby,
head. Yeah.
Jesus.
Hurtful head.
yes, very
never
hurtful. Like,
experienced that.
what are you doing down?
Hurtful head.
Hate
My
it.
clit is not a straw.
Chomping.
What are you doing?
Hello.
Yes.
Do you understand?
And as I'm sitting here, literally as I'm sitting here, y'all are going around. I'm just like remembering that moment. Like,
yeah, it's traumatic.
my clit is like.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sophia.
So I just was like, let me just turn over. But if it's I'm so serious.
We have to.
Everyone's
we
putting on
have
their sexy
to
voice.
go-
Don't say that shit.
I did just turn over.
Let me just turn over. But if it's an after moment, it's like, that was good, but the head, let's. If this is my boyfriend,
I believe you. I believe that.
let's
You would
not
joke it
do
in.
that head again.
You would joke it in.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
No, I would clearly just be like, let's not
I don't
do
think
head-
she would joke it in at
I
all.
would say it exactly how I'm saying it to you guys. Let's not do head like that again.
I gotta believe. Scotty Beam. Oh Lord Jesus! You have to clear the throat for this one.
If it's during, I'm definitely not saying anything. It's not gonna happen.
So nice.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
I will raise him up, raise it up, come up now. Let's do it. Let's get to the
Where are
sex.
you raising him to?
Let's go and have sex
just
now.
just straight.
Cause I don't want to do it.
Got
no
it.
more. I don't want the head anymore.
Right.
Cause I either that or I end up laughing
Wow.
because my mind
Wow.
and how it works is I'm saying,
No.
oh, this
Y'all not gonna talk
deserves to
about
be
me.
on like some kind of show. And I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, this really reminds me of like, I'm looking at the ceiling, I'm thinking about things I ate today, and I'm like, how does this angle look? Like I'm thinking about things.
No.
If it's bad,
How
I
this
will.
angle look?
Don't
Right,
laugh.
how this angle look? I'm like, is this my stomach flat? And I'm like laughing and stuff like that, so you could like see my chest moving.
I'm not gonna talk about me and ego, and she about to laugh this nigga out.
No, I'm not gonna say.
I
That's
know.
why I raise them up.
Oh, okay.
I raise my brothers up.
Yes.
I say, come on, come on, brother.
Come on, young king. Come on, young king.
Come here, King.
Keep the ego intact.
Come here, King.
Fix your crowd. bro.
Look at these arms. Come on.
Exactly. Look at that strong. So then that,
God, I hate
and I wouldn't say anything, but after, I would say, hey, listen, this.
Why did they all
Is
start
this
with
through
that?
text or is this in person?
No, this
Wait,
is in person.
It better happen
never
in
text
person.
Y'all
that.
are not doing this in person.
Yes.
I've done
Yes.
that.
man?
Yes.
Text that man out.
better
Burst
not
his
text him
ego.
No, I'm surprised that
Hey,
everybody's
babe.
saying it's
No.
person.
That
Thought
gray
that
lip
had
tease.
sex last night.
No.
No, it's not
no.
him.
That's
I
what
would.
Lexi
I
sound
About last night, and then he's waiting.
Right.
No.
No, I can't do
That's
that.
so rude.
So I would be like, hey, You know, like, who, what? What is that kind of head claw?
That's terrible,
What is it
Deanne.
called?
That's terrible.
Because, like, somebody might be into it.
Wow.
But I don't,
But it ain't me.
And I always blame it on me. Like, I'll blame it. I always be like, you know what?
How?
Because the woman I am, I'm like, stop that. The woman that I am and what I'm into, it just could be what I'm into because I'll do that. Just could be, you know, what I'm into because a lot of people aren't into what I'm into. So, like, you know, I like a different head. I like a different head.
The thing is, you gotta say it like that, because if you say I'm not built for it, then he gonna think it's good, and
Yeah, sit down.
you gotta
No,
speak
don't do that.
direct.
No, that's
like,
why I say, hey, you know, it's just not it's not me. It's just I need it differently. It's a different kind of head I like. And maybe there's different methods, but that ain't the method for
different
me.
kind of head.
So let's
I
say
like.
that you. Let's say that. Oh wait, no, Rebecca. You
Rebecca,
tell us
now
what
what
to
is
do.
the right thing to do? Please include
No.
the voice.
I'll tell you what I have done. I think everybody has done this too, like shifted your own body or like grinded in a certain way so
what
that
are you making faces
no matter what he's
Because I don't
doing, it's
want
like
him
I'll
to
counter
drown
it with.
in my vagina.
What are you
so I'm
talking
always
about?
very afraid
I just need to know
about
where you're taking
grinding in
this.
his
No,
face.
I mean,
Deanne,
What?
never mind
their
with
height.
the question.
We're talking about
Finish,
head.
Rebecca.
We're talking
like
about
you
head.
grind to kind of adjust to like where he's doing it well. Like you
Yeah,
move
but I
in
was like,
that
open
direction
your
and
mouth.
you
No.
encourage- No. Wait, what?
Yo, what is wrong with you
facts
in
and
your
figures.
Nike
Tongue
socks?
out.
All I see you doing is yelling in your
Sorry.
Nike
All right, go
socks.
ahead.
No, you like you
it.
move and you encourage. You say yes, right there, stay right there. Like you say stuff like
Yeah,
that.
he's not staying right there.
Well,
Or
then
what if
that's
he's
when
not
you
at the
bring
right
up
time?
kids.
And you
when
gotta
you
pick up,
raise
like,
that king
King,
up.
that's it. That's when the king gets up.
Raise up your dick.
All women out there, do not be afraid to
That's
raise
it.
That
that
man up.
That's
Don't
it.
be afraid.
Let me adjust your
We got
crown.
to.
That don't
We got
work.
to.
And then I
We can
sometimes
tweet
laugh
that. No
it
one
in.
will know what we're talking about.
I laugh it in after, like we're just laying there. I might joke it into the conversation, and then or I just coach while they're doing it. I'd be like, no, flatten the tongue right there.
His voice has got to go.
No, not. I'm not trying to be
That's
sexy. I'm
why
trying to
you
be
heard
like
him. Flatten
personal,
your
like
tongue.
right
Flatten
there,
your
flatten your tongue.
Open your mouth, boy.
like that.
Deanne.
Open your mouth.
Nike socks and
can't say
Tims is
open.
what you're
You
giving
can't
me.
do that.
Open
No,
your
like,
mouth,
Nike
boy.
socks and Tims.
First of all, I don't have one of
There's
those
no
sexual,
sexy. You don't have to put a
seductive
sexy voice
voices,
either.
So
Just
I can't
say
say
what
open
you
your
mean.
mouth.
I just feel like
Open your mouth, please.
Yo, that's terrible, bro.
So okay, so say that it's now the second time, right? And
Okay.
It was just as bad.
Didn't get better at all.
Didn't get better.
But did he try? Because
talks
you could
didn't
tell.
work.
No, did it change though? Did you see that it wasn't change, but it was just bad?
I've never had this
Yeah.
conversation. I
No,
don't know.
I'm
I'm asking just for the worst case scenario.
Got
Say
it.
you fall in
So
love
it
with
didn't
the dude.
change. It's terrible.
Then what?
I
You just keep working. It's
I'd
not
ask
over.
questions. I'd be
Yeah.
like,
Do you
make
get
a lot
it?
of women climax?
Oh my God, that is me.
Like, no. I wouldn't ask him like, you make a lot of women climax. I wouldn't ask him that way. I would just
Rebecca.
ask as if I'm curious about your sexual
Wait, I didn't hear what you
background.
said. All I said heard was
Like, do a lot of women climax from your head?
you're asking that in the moment.
crazy.
We're talking about everything. Why would I not talk about that? Why am I shying away from what you've done
That's
and what
right,
you've been
but
able to
that's like
accomplish or
stabbing
not?
his ego literally 18 times.
No,
a day.
I don't think that
No, it's
question is
not.
stabbing until he responds, and then whatever she
I
fires
feel
back
like,
with.
excuse me,
is then
I
when
feel like
we-
if I have to have a full-blown conversation with you while you are eating my vagina,
No,
you
no,
have
this
to
is
go.
after. This is after.
Oh, I was
After.
saying.
Wake up,
After.
girl. That's not what she talking
No,
about.
because y'all are like, I'll ask him that, and I'm like,
No, this is
no.
after.
No,
Nothing
no,
else
no.
improves.
She's talking
My bad,
about
what am I
after.
doing?
Like, can I ask you something? What's up? Do you like giving head?
That's what
Or
I
you like
asked.
giving head?
Yeah.
What do you find has been your technique? Do you have to shift up for different women? Like, what have you learned from giving head, just to see where he's at as far as how far he's come to learn about oral stimulation? And then from there, you start talking about, well, I like it when you do this. So for most women, it's like this, and then you make it more personal. Like, well, I like it like that too, just like most women. So it's not like you're fucking up, like I said earlier, that whatever you were doing prior wasn't good for somebody else. It's just, now that it's me and you, let's get personal. What I need is this. And also the best way to do it is like, do I give head good? Like, am I giving you what you need? Am I pleasuring you?
Oh,
am
you
I
started.
I would start it like that. Like,
That's smart.
I'm showing you that this is a safe place to have a conversation. Because
Right.
you could, I'm showing you I'm tough enough to
sucking
take
a
your
watermelon melon through a straw, and you aren't even putting in that kind of work.
critique. He might not like it rough like that, though.
No,
So
I'm
then
just
in that
saying,
conversation-
whatever that is, you have no problem with it because you came, right? After, I mean, sometimes some
Some
Just
men-
because they
some men
come
can
does
lie
not
and be like,
mean
I
they
don't
have
come
That's
from
good.
head.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true. I don't. But so is it wrong, right? Because I've had this thought. Sending him a clip of
Wow.
what is good head to you.
If it's you're just sending that out of nowhere, that's really fucking weird.
You can't really send a clip of
I
what
know.
good head is because you're not in the video feeling it.
Exactly.
So, like, it's a stimulation.
I know what I see. I like.
No.
Yes,
and no.
it is. I know what I see.
First of all,
and what I
porn with watching women get head is so corny to me. There's nothing
It is.
like
They be
it's
sucking
whack.
it. They
No,
pull suck.
I
and that's not cool.
found one that I was like, wow, this is intense, and this is looks satisfying.
Okay.
It looked really satisfying. He was not sucking on a clit. I get it. That's what you're supposed, I guess. But there comes a time where you're not supposed to suck and pull,
Right.
or be rough with it or things
Well,
like
yeah,
that.
Right.
And I'm a nasty
Thank
person
you.
with my boyfriend.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you very much.
Right. I'm a nasty person with my boyfriend. So I like noises and I like stuff like that.
Feedback.
So here's the vid.
Mic on.
Here
Well,
it
I
is.
mean, if that works for you, if that's what you think, to
Right.
do, but
So I
I
don't,
don't
really
think
know.
you can really learn head from porn. Now,
How can you
sex
learn
is
head?
different.
though?
How
You
could
learn
you not
head
learn
do-
head from porn but learn sex from porn?
because I feel like you learn positions and stuff like that.
you could learn the
through-
position and still not fuck right in the position.
I mean, at least you're learning some shit. Like, oh, I've never seen that before. Let me try this.
Did
But with-
anybody here learn sex from porn
I'm
here?
not gonna lie, I took a few riding tips from niggas like Jasmine Cashmere. I took a few.
Roxy something.
Roxy Reynolds.
Yeah.
That's
That
her.
is
She
my
can ride.
girl.
Yeah.
A
Roxy
I didn't
Reynolds.
learn. I didn't learn from porn. I just
She's all natural.
We're
guys.
dancers.
She was just born with
Samira,
the
we're
ability.
dancers.
for a very long
Dancers.
time.
We're
Dancers were like
dancers.
a real thing. Like,
that's
oh my
true.
god, you're a dancer.
She's a dancer.
No, it's true.
I mean, hey, there's still a
You know
thing.
how to act
I
with a
still be
penis
trying to pump
inside
it, but I
you.
mean, like, yeah, my leg don't go that far. Haven't had sex, guys.
So yeah.
What just happened?
Because that's the only thing I've learned from porn. I don't think I've learned anything. I didn't watch porn like that. I didn't think it's a great thing to watch.
Well, let me clarify.
it's not fun.
Great thing to
Guys
watch.
giving head to women, I don't think you could learn from. Do I think
How do
women
guys
watching
learn
women watching female giving head to a guy? Yes, I do think you could learn from that. I just don't think men can learn. Like,
Well,
what are you
and I
really
agree
learning?
because it's like your face is blocking
Yes,
all the
you don't see
stimulation
shit.
anyway. So how can you?
Yeah.
And if it's pulled
Gotta
away
show
for the
y'all the
shot,
video.
it's not the right type of stimulation. It's all for the shot.
Tiani's gonna tweet the,
Show y'all
the video.
y'all. I'll put it up on my Twitter.
His whole
Spam.
face better be wet.
They have an angle that is incredible. I don't know what like cinematic thing they have going
Spike
on.
Lee shoot this? What you talking about?
It feels like it's like a John Singleton like thing. Like dog.
Singleton.
You can see what he does to the vagina from an angle, and I was like, this is great. This is.
It was
really
just
good to
shot well,
watch.
my friend. I think that's what it was.
Women can learn how to give oral sex to men through porn, but the only way men can learn how to give oral sex is through practice
I
and conversation.
totally think that. That is my opinion on it. You can see more when a female is giving head on watching porn than you can with the man. It's just you can't. What do we really? I personally hate watching that. I usually just skip right
What,
on
porn?
past that. No, like the guy giving girl head. I just
That's
go
my favorite
scrub.
part. That's my favorite part. After that, I don't want to see anything else. I'm like,
Really?
yes. I'm like, okay,
I'm
I
so
know how the
good
rest
off that.
goes. I don't. There's nothing, and I mean, I swear, there's nothing amusing about watching a woman and man have sex that I'm not doing anything. There's nothing I want to see. But
She's not into
Really?
I'm not into like there's nothing about it that makes me excited at all. I've tried. I literally tried, and I ended
Well, I
up
think you
laughing
also gotta
all the
find
time.
the right ones as well.
Ain't no right one.
No,
It
there
has
are.
the
There
same
are.
penis going inside.
No, there are some ones where you're like, oh, okay, this one's good. This is a good one. There are other ones where it's like, this music's
And then
too
sometimes
loud.
the guy
My
is
man
too
is talking
ugly,
too much.
And I just the guy. I'm looking at the guy. The guy's
I'm sorry,
not good
some of
looking.
them niggas be whack.
No, and they got
I can't
baggy
even-
clothes on.
niggas
I don't really
be
want
ugly.
to have sex with a man with baggy clothes on, so I'm not really like focused on that. Like I don't know what I'm focused on.
You think it's too much.
What am I focusing on?
The
In
sex.
porn. And then she loud and she not me.
I mean, that's always gonna be
Right, she not me, and she like everything is extreme.
Y'all are so stupid.
So
What is? Oh
we
my
move
God.
past, and there's nothing I just want to see via porn. But head, if they had like a head porn, I'd watch
I'm
it all
sure
day.
if you go to youjizz.com or something, you'll be
You
fine.
jizz?
Wow, is that your porn?
No, I prefer Pornhub.
Everybody's on
You
porn.
said you want to watch porn that is just head porn. Isn't that lesbian porn?
No, what are you?
I want a
even
man
saying
to do
right
it.
now?
You gotta pay attention. If
I do. I'm sorry, y'all. What's up?
Put the phone away.
I was on Facebook.
Girl, bye.
No. I want the
Guys,
man,
I
and I like the
I
shoulders
can count
kind of
on my hands
thing.
how many times I watch porn in life.
Oh,
One hand?
Me too.
On my hands.
Oh, two hands. Oh, okay.
Well,
Me
porn
too.
makes me feel dirty after I watch it anyway. So
One more from the other.
Like 6. She's putting up the number 6.
I don't.
One time it
Yeah,
came on my timeline. I was so mad. Then I was like, "Who is this girl?"
Well, since it's here.
Right. Now, that is a good tip, and it actually works for me in my personal life. But
Hey,
but
now.
then
Yeah.
I can't bring myself to. I like watching TV. Like I just like to watch good shows and acting and fun, but I can't really just watch like
porn because porn is sometimes
I
it's
just
super
wanna
excessive.
it just makes me want to, and because I'm not doing it, I can't. I really can't. I can barely listen to SZA. I'm like, girl,
Really? Side note, I told Sister to her face, I'm gonna fuck to your album.
her
And she
album's
started
amazing.
smiling.
I can't go back to that.
I was like, I just want to let you know.
I saw your tweet. Can you tell that story for the peeps?
It was at the listening party, and she had separated from the crowd. She was by the pool, and she was saying bye to people and saying, no. It was in the loft, in the living room area when she, after she debuted her videos, and she was like reading people. And I was like, I just want to let you know. I was sitting down watching her interact and everything, just be like, okay, just observing the room. And I was like, I'm just going to be honest with this girl because this is how the music makes me feel. So I walked up to her and I was just like, I just want to let you know that I'm going to fuck to your album. And she was like, you better. And like just encouraging it. And then my boyfriend behind me was like, hi, I'm her boyfriend. And then she started laughing with him. So it was like, it wasn't like I was trying to impose on her.
Yeah.
You look at everything.
I'm not nervous.
But it's like you kind of want to know as an artist that you're eliciting that from people who are enjoying your music, you know? And it's not even that she was speaking anything sexual. It's just that she's vulnerable in the music. She's just honest and open. And it's like, God, I've been there. Like, you just feel comfortable. And when
The
I feel
Weeknd
comfortable,
makes
I wanna
me,
have
the
sex.
song The Weeknd makes me want to put hands on her, though. I don't really appreciate, because I am the girlfriend. So I'm listening as like the girlfriend. I'm like, this bitch really got my man on the weekend. Like she really think that shit is cool until I find her.
Right.
And then it's really a problem.
Right.
But I know I'm supposed to like envision myself being like a side chick and it being sexy or whatever.
Really,
I can't do it.
I don't think you have to envision that. Just
It's a
that
dope song,
you have
though.
to just understand the story. Like it's a dope song. It's a dope story.
It's
That
also-
perspective is kind of new.
It's also very much the reality of a lot of women
Yeah.
that are
That's
our
very
age.
true.
Absolutely. It's for the weekend.
It's a good album.
And there's some women that's just okay with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
They just want to get fucked on the weekend. Sometimes they want more than the weekend, but they know that they can't have more than a weekend. So they just take the weekend, and I make your man feel good on the weekends.
I don't really share well. I've never really been good
Yeah,
at
I'm not a
sharing.
really good sharer.
Yeah, I've been asked a lot of like, would you ever do a threesome? And I thought that I'd be like, open it up to it, but I can't.
No, 'cause the moment you don't pay attention to me, we gonna have a problem.
I was just about to say why. Why wouldn't you?
Because you're not paying attention to me, and there's nothing I'm doing with her. Like I'm not. No, I'm here to get fucked too. Like I don't know what you're here for, so I don't want you to touch me. But
Right here.
right.
Why?
And also, if if it's like me and my boyfriend, we choose to have like a threesome. You kissing that bitch in the mouth. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, that's not.
I
You're
don't
not
want
built
it.
for that.
I'm not built.
You have
Yeah.
too many questions. You're not built.
Because I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop somewhere. My friend told me a really great story about her threesome with her boyfriend. And she was for it. She was down. And it was, it was something her boyfriend wanted to do for a very long time. She did it for his birthday.
She didn't want to do it at all.
She said she was cool with it. Like, it's cool. And she's curious, so she was like, why not? So she has appreciation for the women, the body and all that stuff. So cool. She gets the threesome. She said she stopped doing whatever. Like, she was just chilling for a good 10 minutes.
And they
was fucking, like, it was 4th of July. Like, it was insane how they just had this chemistry that she didn't feel that she had with her boyfriend.
Yeah,
Well,
see. Are they
That's
still together?
crazy.
No.
They're not together?
No.
There's
How long after
actually
did they break up?
Like a year or two ago.
Oh.
I mean, later.
But that lived with her, like.
But that stayed with her forever because she had to tap them, like, and be like,
No,
me too.
she
Like,
tapped
I'm in this.
it.
Yes.
Did
because
she finish off with them, or is she?
She didn't finish. No. He
Oh,
finished and she finished.
That's the
That's
scary.
crazy.
He didn't.
Well-
She didn't do anything.
Did he know that? Who brought the chick in?
She did. She contacted the chick.
And was this a chick that he was interested in? Like, she picked the person, or he
She
was
picked
like,
the person,
we
but
want
she
that
said,
one.
"Yo, babe, like, what do you think
think?
about her?" And he was like, "Yeah, definitely." That's how that happened. She hit her up. They met each other and had it done off the rip.
I just scrolled past an article where this man was killed after a threesome turned violent in Brooklyn. So I don't know. I don't understand.
That's me. That's me. That
you.
I don't understand how people. I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of times people get caught up in the fantasy of it, and like you said, the curiosity of it. But then once you're in the heat of the moment, especially if you've been with that person for an extended period of time, it's like, what are we really doing here?
I don't want
Yeah,
it.
just try to imagine how would I feel in the wake of it. Like, how would I feel? And I don't think I'd feel cool about it. Like,
you gotta be
I
a
don't wanna
certain
deal
type
with
of
that.
person for that shit.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
don't.
mean that it's a bad person. Just means you're just a
no.
different
Type
of
of
person.
different
Shout out
person.
to all the people who do threesomes out there.
Keep going, Saf.
No, I mean, I think with your boyfriend is another conversation.
What do you mean?
I think that you have to have some real trust and security within yourself to want to do it with your boyfriend. Like, I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think.
So
I
you're
can.
suggesting to just do threesomes?
I mean, if you're
with
gonna have a
random
threesome, I
people?
think it should be
You're crazy.
3 people. That it should just be okay. If we leave tomorrow, then I'm fine. Like, it's over. That's it. I don't think it should be someone that you really see yourself. Not necessarily saying that it cannot be successful if you do it with someone that you see yourself being with forever. But I just think if you're not in the place that when you leave in that moment that you're secure and comfortable with yourself, not saying that you have to be somebody who is self-doubting in that moment or whatever, but when you leave there,
But
you
what
have to
about-
be secure enough to be like, I'm okay.
What about this whole situation, like the threesome situation? Am I enjoying?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're not even going into it with feeling like you want to be a part of it and you only doing it for your dude, then you shouldn't have been doing it anyway.
It's something you want to do.
You have to be like, yes, I want to explore this too. If you're not that, then you shouldn't be doing it. What is the purpose of
Have you had a
putting yourself-
threesome before,
No.
Alicia?
Liar!
No, I have not had a threesome
Girl,
before.
you just said no in the
I
craziest
did
way.
not have a threesome before. I
No.
have not.
It's fine if you have. We're not judging.
I know.
judging
I don't
you.
feel like I'm
I
judged,
was
but I have
asking
not.
I was
Either.
asked by a couple to be in one. And
Older?
No, it was a couple that was my age, and the boy liked me so much.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's the problem with it having.
right, and she was like, "You are my boyfriend's crush,"
That's
and
scary.
blah blah blah.
That's too.
And I was like, no, thank you. But I really appreciate it. Thanks, I'm flattered. I don't think it'd be something
Wow.
that I would want to share with you, couple people. Like, I don't,
weird.
there's nothing about
I tell you
that.
this, I'd rather be the person jumping in and jumping out than be the the chick
True.
grabbing the person and bringing her in. I'd rather be like, okay, thank you, that was fun. See you
Not in the
later.
relationship.
Yeah, huh?
Right.
Not in the relationship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you're gonna be the chick that's like, hey babe, what about this girl? And you think she's badder than you, then you're already starting problems with that.
Yeah.
That's just
I'd
messy.
fight hands and feet.
Because
I
there's a
don't think
risk.
I can.
It could go that way, or everybody could have a good time.
Yeah.
So
No. No.
Yeah, I vote no.
Yeah, I vote no.
I'm surprised
not for me, dog.
you said no, Rebecca. I thought you would do one.
No. And it's there's not.
Not with your boyfriend.
Just
if someone asked
they
you to
ask
be-
you to be in the threesome.
As a single woman. Why are
As
you
a
looking
single
at
woman.
me?
No, because you started
You were
talking.
Oh, I'm like, whoa.
What?
Just got really uncomfortable. Nah, I'm saying
Right, as a single woman.
Maybe.
Need you.
I feel like if I'm like married like 15 years,
Why?
maybe.
What does the 15
That too.
mean?
Just like,
We're
oh,
mad.
babe, we
We're
need to
mad.
spice
Well,
it
no,
up.
no, spice it up. I don't know. I'm always. Life has taught me many times to never say never in life.
Facts.
So
But what am I doing? And I need to play in my mind what I'm doing exactly. in
I
the-
don't. Right.
in the
I'm
bed.
not sure if I would be the. I don't know what's happening. But I've always thought like, or maybe I've also been around too many men, a lot, who are always like, man, I don't know. Once I get married, like I think I should be able to have a threesome. Like I don't know, but I don't know if I'm. I don't think it's a straight no for me yet. If we've been married for a long ass time, and maybe
I agree.
you need to bring somebody else in and have some fun, whatever.
Hey, so it's not the same for women, of course, because that'd be a train, right?
Oh Jesus!
So
To
no,
men?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
I have a
instead,
friend that
can
has
I
that
train,
fantasy.
Can I exchange that for just a different man?
Oh, hell,
What do
you
you mean?
know.
Like, can you just have a pass for the night?
Yeah, instead of a threesome.
So
Because
if you give your man a
If
pass,
I give my
are you guys giving each other passes for the night?
if he said, "Yo, babe, I really wanted a threesome," say, "Hey, guess what?
I
don't want to do it. I'm not gonna be into it.
And you give him two girls.
Here's the pass to do what you want for the night. Can I also in exchange have
Two.
a pass
So you got to
to
get two.
have? No, I don't want two
You
men
might as
for the
well.
night. I want
no,
one
no,
man.
I'm saying
Wow,
you get
for
two
the night,
passes.
fuck being polite.
No. Yeah, I guess I get two passes to do what I want.
You know that's never gonna happen, right? You could, unless you find the most openest of niggas that are.
Well, when you request that you want a threesome,
Right? Why can't?
I'm sorry.
why can't I have a pass to have sex with whatever man I want to have sex with?
That is very one-sided.
That I mean,
Equality
that is just
is
no.
key.
There's no equal in that sense of sex with men. You know that, especially if you're his wife. You got it all fucked up.
Then you ain't having no threesome, my nigga. You
Well-
gonna sit here with the same vagina you gonna be with for the rest of your life. Stay blessed.
You like it?
Right. So there's nothing you can do. That's all I'm asking though. I'm kind of, the older I get, the more I get into these passes thing, where
pass for the night?
pass for the night kind of thing. But I also don't. I don't know where my mind is heading right now.
So
I think
can
I'm
you
just
explain?
talking.
What do you mean?
No,
Get off of me.
I don't know.
No, explain.
If you're really gonna be with somebody for the rest of your life,
You think you might want to pass at some point in
one
your
pass,
life.
and I meet no, because I might meet another big ass man. So nah, I don't really know. I take it back. I just show discipline. Never mind. I take it back.
No, but that's a valid question.
People do passes.
People definitely do passes. People definitely do threesomes. People do what they got to do.
Shit,
in
people do
this
passes
life.
without giving permission.
Well, that's the
What
pass
they
we don't
say.
really approve of. Right?
Don't ask for permission. Just ask for forgiveness.
No,
That's not gonna be my
Shout out to
marriage
Drake.
mantra at all.
That's not. That's
No, it's
not what
No, it's
maybe
not.
in the career, but
Shout out to Drake. No.
So guys, Cosby got off.
Dang, I wanted to say something.
I'm happy.
Are you
happy
happy?
you did, yeah.
No,
I
but
feel
it was just a
the
mistrial,
circus.
though.
Mm-hmm.
But they
gets
can go back to
retrial.
trial. Yeah.
They're going
again.
back to trial, but
Wait.
if they have a hung jury the first time.
No, what you said you're happy because what?
Yeah, I just feel like the circus surrounding this, like it's finally a time to breathe. Like we're all thinking that he possibly could not have. I mean, I just had this conversation this weekend with my cousin's husband, and he was like, "Let's be honest, like." Is Bill Cosby in the years when he was at his fucking peak? You're not gonna fuck Bill Cosby if he approaches you. Bill Cosby needs drugs to fuck you. Like, he's the fucking man. And for that era, everybody was doing fucking drugs. Especially if you're around Bill Cosby. Like, he does clean comedy, but before he switched to family clean comedy, Bill Cosby was doing some dirty-ass fucking jokes. He was just like any other comedian. He just built a different type of brand for optics because it just worked for him. I think he had, like, a bet with somebody where he was just like, I'm going to show you that I can be in the household of every American regardless of me being black. And the comedian was like, you're never going to fucking do that. He's like, no, watch me. And then he started doing family-friendly, wholesome, widely relatable, content and material with his comedy. But just to go back, like, it's just, clearly the man is stressed. He's been through strokes. He's lost a son. It's just like he raped that many women. Yes, maybe half of it.
He did it, though.
Come on.
The fact that he did it is wrong.
I think
period.
I'm just relieved at the fact that the circus seems to be dying down. Because if it's gonna be serious, let it be serious, and not a fucking headline or.
I don't think Cosby takes it serious at all. Cosby literally was walking out and said, "Hey, hey, hey,"
No.
as if he was Fat Albert.
Yes.
Now explain to me, what is he taking serious with this trial? Nothing.
I just think
I mean, that's. How do you know he wasn't taking it serious?
He wasn't taking that serious. He knows. First of all, I think he already knew that he was off. He's not gonna. He's 80 years old. What is he? 85? 80, whatever.
He ain't that old. He might be like 80.
But I do think
80 years
I
old.
do think that his career. I mean, obviously his career is done.
Yeah,
So even if he is out,
What else? What
it's
else
like
did the nigga plan
he's
to do
still
anyway?
in his. Well, I mean, there are stories and reports
He's
that he
gonna
was
buy
gonna
CBS.
buy a network.
Or
Network.
NBC or whatever. He's
I
about to-
believe that lesson. I believe him actually raping 57 women.
You believe that less?
He was gonna buy the network.
I think he was going to do something major, maybe even start a network. And I do believe that all this is very convenient and how it came out at
course it
a
is.
certain time. I do believe that there was something behind that.
I do.
But
too.
I also, he admitted to using opiates in open court at one point. So it's like, I don't believe he drugged that many women, but I do believe that he's guilty of that. But it's like, dang, I really do believe he was about to do something major with something. For all this stuff to happen at the end of his career, something was going down. Something had to go down.
But they bring up that story of him possibly buying the network
He's
when
79.
he was younger in his career, not now. So how is what he would have done?
No,
decades
people were
ago-
saying he was about to buy it like
So
2
why-
years ago. Like he was like close to it. And that's the reason why all this stuff
2
started.
years ago?
Yeah, like a few years ago.
I thought,
was-
I thought it was further back than that.
It was
10 years.
No, I think it was
15
a few
actually.
years ago because that's the reason why it all started coming to a head so quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like we had never heard any of these reports. At least maybe not in his extended circle. If you weren't in that type of like lane, like film, you weren't an executive, you didn't know Bill Cosby, and then Rudy never knew. Like all the people who worked around him. Now I don't know what Lisa Bonet said, but
Lisa kept it kind of neutral, but kind of like
She
whatever
wasn't
comes to him is due to
surprised.
him, something like
Oh,
that.
shit.
she said something like she wasn't surprised or something like that. Or Zoe Kravitz said her mom said she wasn't surprised. But it's like I don't know. I just think it was very interesting at the timing of it. That's all I'm saying.
How come he never came out and said, "Yeah, I was gonna buy a network"? Like, what is it to say that then? If this is like the conspiracy, why
I don't
has he
think
never?
said much? He
hasn't said much.
He can't talk once you are the person on trial. Your lawyer, first thing your lawyer says, is, "Do not say anything."
But that would be his biggest saving grace, wouldn't it be? To like kind of sway the opinion of the public.
He
that
wasn't. He never did no press conferences. He wasn't talking to nobody.
He did do one. Didn't he do an interview with his wife? At least one.
Yeah,
like
I thought
Diane
his
Sawyer or somebody,
wife
or
did
Barbara
one.
Walters or
I
something.
thought his wife did one, not him. I think his wife was just talking and it was interviewed. It wasn't Cosby at all.
Yeah, I don't
Cosby
think
couldn't
he's been
speak.
able to say anything. But
So.
I mean, again, we don't really know. Well, none of us know. None of us were there, except for what that recorded statement in court where he was like, "Yeah, I used opiates."
He said I use opiates like on people or just on myself?
He
People.
made a joke about it.
You mean the Spanish fly joke? Yeah.
No, I think there was testimony and
And that too, yes,
Like he
and that
paid
too.
off originally someone to do that. Let's look up facts.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's a weird place to be.
It's very
in.
weird, but I feel for the man who's wrongly accused, and I know that's like a weird position for me as a female to take, but it's like you ruin lives like that. You ruin careers just by a statement of or conspiracy of he may have done it. Like you lose scholarships, you lose opportunities, you lose brand partnerships. Like you lose a lot off of like the possibility of it being true.
What's
not
scary,
even being proven true.
What's scary is a lot of that happens. A lot of that, women will threaten to say that that they were raped by a certain guy if they don't get what they want, which is insane to me. And it's literally something I had to talk to my brother about, who's about to go to college. And because he's going to a PWI, is that what it's called?
Predominantly white institution.
Yeah.
Be very careful.
I had to tell him to be extremely careful with, if it even goes far as you saying, here's a consent form. If you want to do this, like, let's just make sure you sign this so we can all be cool. Or video, hey, I know dudes that video girls now. Like, hey,
That's so sad.
this is what you want to do tonight.
It's appropriate.
No, I'm saying it's sad that it has to be that.
And it's super sad that even
Never
if they
said it
do
wasn't.
get caught for lying, they don't get the same amount that boy would have got if he was wrongly.
That's why I
accused.
empathize with the man.
So in open court in 2005, there was a civil lawsuit filed by Andrea Constant, and the one who was in court testifying like last week, and the lawyer asked him, when you got the Quaaludes, what's it in your mind to use them for sex? And he said yes. So. God bless.
Yeah.
I could take
Well,
that and try to. No, I'm not gonna do it though.
I'll paraphrase. I did a paraphrase. The question was, when you got the Quaaludes, was it in your mind that you were going to use these Quaaludes for young women that you wanted to have sex with? He said yes. Did you ever give any of these to young women without their knowledge?
He said what?
Oh, the Cosby's attorney objected and told him not to answer the question.
Well, then that's where it shifts.
But it wasn't answered.
It wasn't answered.
But it wasn't answered right.
I don't know. I just kind of.
I think it's very possible for the woman to want to participate in that as
I
well.
love you, Cliff Huxtable.
To what Rebecca's defense is, it's very possible that Shorty could have known what she was walking into as well.
Bill Cosby, you're not just going to Bill Cosby's house for no reason.
For no tea time.
That's why I'm just like,
like, come on.
know. But at the end of the day,
Either way, it's wrong, right?
Yes,
if it did happen.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're
What
talking
happened?
about the sensation of surrounding the case, not the actual act of it, or if niggas should be quiet. It's not about like rape. It's about I think we're more so talking about like just the hoopla around the conspiracy and the conversation and the headlines and the think pieces. It's just like, what the hell is really going on?
Talk about it.
Because I get confused sometimes. I'm confused when people go to rappers' houses at 4 a.m. in the morning, and there's no judgment. If you want to go over to at 4 a.m. to somebody's house, I'm gonna automatically assume though that y'all are about to get down and they're not about to sit here and Netflix and chill it up, or maybe that could be, I don't know. She could have wanted to have sex with Bill Cosby, but he rushed the shit or whatever it is.
She fell out of the mood.
And she fell out of the mood, but he was like, too late. Like, well, whatever. Right. Like, don't do it. Too late, whatever it was. But my thing is. But there's times when that I've heard stories about that too, where girls do go over to do what they do or do what they want to do. And dude is like, yo, you taking too long. You're not giving it up. So you got to go.
Right.
That's the proper
And
way.
then women sometimes be like, I'm just going to say he raped me.
Woo, Jesus.
That's a real thing, though.
That's a real thing.
That's a fact.
That's a real ass thing.
Yeah.
I've heard women say that.
It's really sad.
He raped me.
But why is that such an easy thing to throw around for women?
Because
Why
they
do
know
you
they can
feel-
use it. You know how easy it is?
That's so
ultimate
crazy to me.
power. That's to absolve you of all embarrassment, ridicule, criticism, judgment. I was raped.
Because now you're just taking away from the women who actually have been
Yes.
through that and
Yes.
experienced that.
Yes.
And then now you're putting those women in a box where it's now
The leading
doubtful.
narrative is you're off.
Right,
lying.
like, do we really believe you? How do we really know? And those women don't deserve that, especially if they really have been through that.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
It's heartbreaking to see, but it's a real ass thing. People really use that as leverage to get what they want. which hurts and so sad as to have like a little brother and that happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad you were able to have that conversation with him, especially because he plays sports for one, and just obviously our black men are a target.
Always.
But just I think to everyone listening, it's super important to, I know it sounds cliche, but be aware of your surroundings and the people who are trying to get on while you're getting on.
Absolutely.
And also just making the right choices, because we can make those choices, whether male or female, to put ourselves in a position or know when you should leave. So that gut feeling is a real
So
thing.
the only thing you can control and are accountable for is your damn self.
Yep. So pull out that phone. If they want to knock on your door, just be like, yep, nah, I told her no.
That's crazy.
Go home.
That's crazy.
That is so crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean, we definitely are. It's crazy. I'm just
So.
praying for everybody listening, Lord.
Yes.
We got to stay safe out
Take
here.
care of yourself. I think that's it.
Wow, what a way to end the episode. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
For
I think
listening.
That was good. It was a great. I mean,
No,
everybody
it was
gave
Highs and
great
lows.
advice.
That was
Low
highs and
notes.
lows.
Highs and lows. That's
We
important.
have to. It's human, but you know, thanks for listening.
Take care of yourself. Be mindful of the people around you, please.
Stay up, stay aware.
Stay blessed.
Black Girl Pod.